Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today I have an ultra spooky house for you. I present the Lemax Dr. Pins and Needles. Let's get into it. Okay, so Dr. Pins and Needles, this one is killer. I mean, my gosh, this is one of those houses where the detail is the glory. Everywhere you look, there is detail. Let me tell you, they went all out when creating this house. Now, what's gonna surprise you though, is it doesn't have a soundtrack. So this is gonna be like a lighted building kind of thing, but we're gonna go over all that right now. So let's start from the top. So Dr. Pins and Needles was released in 2019 and is still in production at the time of filming this video. The SKU number, 95443. That's used both by Lemax and I believe by Michaels as well at the time when I purchased it. Dimensions are going to be 8.58 inches high, 7.68 inches wide, and 6.02 inches deep. The product type is of course lighted building, and again there is no soundtrack. It is made of my favorite porcelain. You know my heart is soft for porcelain. Okay, power. 4.5 volts DC, and it draws about 120 milliamps with the adapter included. It has a simple on and off switch, and let's talk price. So it's estimated to be around $99 when it came out. The Canada price I think was like $130 on my tag. I'm in the US, I don't know why I didn't have my price on, I don't know if it rubbed off or whatever. So kind of, you know, doing a little math, I think it was somewhere around the 99, but today it's going for $64.99 brand new. So again, use your coupons. I'm sure it would have came down to about that anyway, but yeah, so it's about $64.99 on all of your favorite go-to sites. So that about wraps up all the details, so let's dive into the house itself. I'm not even sure where to start because it's just so much to see, and it's one of those houses that in person is so impressive. So working our way from the top, you're going to see a red roof. There's not a lot of red on this house, but for the roof, it was a real nice contrast, I guess you could say, from everything else. Really made it stick out. There's even some details like old patch jobs on it, things like that, some chimneys, and some really cool spikes with, of course, that gold trim that you know I love. Now, this is where the show starts, people. When you start to come around, you're going to see the skull with the red glowing eyes and all the like creepy tools that they would use in this place, all right there. I mean, this thing, just looking at that centerpiece really explains what's going on here, and it doesn't look too promising. Alright, so as we continue to move a little further down, you're going to see a couple windows. They kind of remind me of like a church style window. They have some decals with some words, you know, like we'll pinpoint your problem, open dusk till dawn, that kind of thing. Really fits with the theme. The whole thing is themed fantastically, by the way. I mean, everywhere you look, there's skulls or brickwork or some kind of play on words kind of thing. And they have a really awesome logo right in the middle, pins and needles. It's right to the point. Dr. Pins and Needles. It's just, that's what this place is. Also, I want to touch on these like skulls that come out of the bottom of the window there. They're like some really cool trim. They're kind of like a half circle on each side. It was just a really nice touch. They didn't have to do that, but it really brought it to life. Now, as we work our way down more towards the bottom, again, you're going to see a bunch of detail. So, I mean, gosh, I mean, guys, look at this. There's everything from a really, really cool looking gargoyle on the left side to, if you look in the window, there's some spinal therapy going on. So that's, you know, to each their own, I guess, but a cool scene inside. Almost reminds me of like a Frankenstein kind of thing going on in there, but real neat. And also the doorway on this place with the skulls that kind of wrap around the top there with the skeletons on each side. I mean, this is detail at the max. Everywhere you look, there's something to see. And of course, one of the other stars of the show is the spinal cord things themselves. I don't know if that's what it's called, but anyway, the spines, that's what it is. Okay, so there's a spine on each side. Really cool, kind of intimidating too. And it really brings together, again, the theme of this place. There is some crazy things happening here, and it's great to admire. Probably not so great if you're the one on the table, but Luckily for us, we can safely admire from the outside. I'll show you a couple other views here as we wrap things up, but like I said, there is detail everywhere, and this is one of those houses that in person is just fantastic. I haven't seen a lot of hype about this long term, but when it came out, people were pretty excited about it, and I think it kind of holds its own, to be honest. It's really cool, and there's detail on every side, including the back, the front, the sides, wherever. I can't say that enough. It's an absolutely perfect choice if you're looking to get in a little bit more of the creepier side of Spooky Town. I hope that this video really gave you a well-rounded idea. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the lights for you so you can get an even deeper look into this thing, and wow, is it scary. So quick shout out to our sponsor, Weffy's Closet. She has launched a couple new lines, including a men's collection and a couples collection. So find everything you need at weffyscloset.com and use code Mike10 at checkout for 10% off your entire order. Thank you so much, as always, for continuing to support my channel, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.